Court is calling 2020 CR 6659, State of Texas versus Damone Wyatt. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Sparks.
Defense?
Charles Bunk.
All right. And are you Mr. Wyatt?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with felon in possession of a firearm? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There are no applications. State will take in consideration 2022 CR 6491, 2022 CR 6490, night mag number 668880, county court cause number 653890. And if you do not show up for sentencing on December 16th, you'll be subject to the full range of punishment, which is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? And did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement? Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
To the offense is charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No, thank you.
State any evidence.
Yes, Judge. States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections.
Mr. White, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call them the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. We'll see you back here on December 16th at 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
It would be excused.
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
Damone Wyatt
Judge,
and Damone Thomas.
I'm present for both of them.
Yes. All right, if you can come forward.
Good afternoon. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, so we are here for sentencing.
No. We are going to be here for sentencing. We pled, we discussed with you the possibility of him coming back after Christmas for sentencing, and you said yes, but you wanted today's appearance as a good faith effort on his part. So in good faith, he's here, he's been here, his attorney was late, but he was not. And
Okay, just 1 second, because I recall that conversation, but I want to make sure I put it on my docket sheet because I put everything on the docket. Just 1 second. Yes, it is here.
that's directed, so are we.
Okay,
And we'd asked that you'd allow us to come back. I've spoken to the court, I think. I already forgot what day we talked about. I think we looked at January the 17th.
okay. We can either do, Norma, and it's for sentencing. Yes, sentencing only. So, are we able to do the 17th or no? All right, so we're going to come back on January 17th, okay? At 9 a.m.
Okay, hold on, Judge, if I may, his wife's having surgery on the 18th. I'm sorry. His mother, his baby's mother's having surgery.
She had cancer. She has to be diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Mhm.
She had surgery, so I was just trying to make sure all of that followed.
So here's the thing, at some point,
Yeah.
no. So what date is her surgery?
It's in the middle of January. I don't know the exact date.
All right, so I'm gonna keep this for January 17th and then you
We
can,
do this again, and if you'd like,
Yes, and tell me what the date is.
Yes, sir. Yes, excuse me. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right, now,
Okay.
all right. Ms. Ferguson, you give them a date for January 17th? And excuse me, Mr. Thomas, come forward.
Sorry. Oh, I apologize.
No, no, no. So here's the issue. How old are you? How old are you? You're too old to have sagging pants. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
All right. So I don't know why when I was growing up, guys would wear pants that were appropriate size. If you're 24 in the waist, your jeans are 24 in the waist. You don't do a 42.
No, I said, see, nowadays they making the jeans real skinny. I don't like that skinny tight jean fit on me.
Oh, if you just do Levi's, but if you're trying to do, in my day, it was Jabot and all of that. If you're trying to do all of that,
Making Jabots no more. You can't find them.
well, I mean, that's why Levi's are always here. Maybe you
That's
need
what
to
old
change.
people wear, Judge.
Levi's are still great jeans. All right, who's here on Damone Thomas or Wyatt?
I am, Judge.
All right, and where is your client?
Coming.
Okay.
So we're gonna say till sentencing and then we'll. That's like.
All right, so we're here for sentencing today.
Yes, Judge.
All right, court is calling 2020 CR 6659, State of Texas versus Damone Wyatt. Can our party announce for the record for the state
Jason Gearhart.
defense?
Charles Bunk.
And are you Mr. Wyatt?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So he did appear, is that correct?
He's here.
All right, because according to the plea bargain agreement, it says that he'll be subject to the full range of punishment if he fails to appear.
Here he is. Appeared.
I'd be remiss, Judge, just to let the court know.
Yes.
There are pending cases that were picked up on the 12th of January.
Okay,
Those have not been indicted and they're not ready to be indicted at this point.
all right. Court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, take in consideration 2022 CR 6491, 2022 CR 6490, NIMAC number 66880, County Court Cost number 653890. Showing you what's entitled trial court certification or defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And just one moment.